Hey guys, this is Metal Stormer 2004. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing a Kirlin Coil cable. So this came from Amazon. I paid about $24 for it. I've owned some Kirlin coil cables in the past. You may have seen them. I've used them. I used to use them on the channel all the time. But yeah, I thought I would get one in a different color this time. This time, I got one in purple, so I thought I'd take you through the unboxing process. It's really boxed well. The quality, from what I've seen of these cables in the past, is really, really good for the money. I didn't want to spend too much money. I didn't want to buy something like a bullet cable or something from Lava that's like, you know, ridiculously expensive, but so far it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I haven't opened this yet. So I thought I would just take it out and we could explore it a little bit. Okay? Okay, I can already tell you I've owned some GLS cables and some stuff like from Lava before in the past, and I can already tell you that the coils on this are a lot bigger. I don't know if you can tell or not, but these are like 2, maybe 3 times the size of the ones that I've seen on some of the other cables. But it feels pretty well made. What I'll do is I'll change camera angles here in a second, and we can go a little bit more in depth of this cable, and we can talk a little bit more about some of its specs. So I'll be right back with y'all. Alright, so I've done this close-up shot here just so you guys can see the difference between these two. So this one here is the new one that I just got, the purple one. And this is the green one here, which I've used for ages. Now, I don't know if you can tell or not, but the thickness of the cable on the purple one seems to be thicker and heavier than what's on the green. Now, I think really one of my only faults with these kinds of cables is that they are really heavy and they do weigh you down and they can strain on your jacks. So that's typically why I would suggest looping a coil cable through your strap, which brings me on to my next point, which is one thing that I've had trouble with a lot of coil cables is that they never give you enough straight cord before it gets to the coils so you can easily loop it through your strap without having to get the bulky coils through, and that will put like a little bit of space between your strap and your guitar, unless you're using strap locks like Dunlops, which they give you, I don't know, maybe about this much space, which gives you the ability to loop it through. But I think this would be the perfect cable if they had just, you know, maybe added an inch or 2 onto this end. But other than that, I really can't complain. I plugged this thing in earlier. It's a little bit darker sounding than a straight cable, but then again, it's a coil cable. They kind of have their own character. Another thing that I really like about these Kirlin cables is that if you look on the right angle in, there's actually this spot here, so they give you a little bit more space before it gets to what would plug into your guitar. So if you're using something like a Telecaster or a Duo Jet, where it has like that little inset ferrule that the jack mounts to, like that kind of jack plate, it's not the regular jack plate, this will really come in handy because it gives you that space. Because with something like my Vox coil cable, which was, I think it was my very first cable that I got when I started playing guitar back in 2014, they didn't give me enough space here. So if I ever was borrowing a guitar, like I one time borrowed a strap from my friend and I wanted to use the right angle end on my Vox cable, but they didn't give you enough space so it wouldn't fit in all the way. But with this one here, they give you enough space so you can actually still stick this into a strap. So I think that's pretty cool. I think Kirlin's making great cables. If I was to rate this 1 to 10, I'd probably give it something like an 8.5 or a 9. Just because, again, like I said, with the heaviness and not giving me enough space here, but you know, those are just small complaints. Other than that, I really can't complain. I would highly recommend these Kirlin coil cables. They are heavy duty and they can withstand a lot. Hopefully later this week, I know I am going to fit in a live stream, maybe tomorrow, maybe a few days after that, maybe the next day or the next day. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment, and let me know some of you guys' favorite types of coil cables, or if you don't like coil cables, why the reason you don't like them is. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.